Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Metal Gear Solid 3. For you, it probably would be a new episode, but for me, I'm just continuing right along. It's probably been like 5 minutes. So, here we go. Let's continue with this mission. So now we actually get to play, and with all the exposition out of the way, we can, continue and kind of look forward. I look forward to seeing what's in store this game. See, I know that you can crawl now. It goes immediately into first person. Now there's a backpack. Let's see. I see. Directional microphone can pick up smaller sounds. When equipped, it picks up sounds in the pointed direction. What? Okay. We have a knife and tranquilizer gun that has a durability. Let's see. I don't think they'll throw anything hard at me, even though this is extreme difficulty. Are these oh my god. I'm sinking. Alright, well, I see a bunch of crocodiles or alligators. I'm not sure what they are exactly. There's a difference between the two, but I also don't want to walk into that mud because I will start sinking, so I have to find a way around this. I'm not sure where to go either, so it looks like I have to go that way. Oh god. Well, it doesn't look like you're bothering me, so I just run through. Oh no, I cannot run through. I definitely cannot run through. So, okay. I think what I'm gonna have to do is try to avoid these guys as best as I could. Alright, well there's some items probably that I missed here, but, and the bullets, I was full in bullets, so I couldn't pick that up. There's a snake right there, I don't know if you guys see it. I'm not sure how to use the items that I have. Okay. Let's see if I can kill this snake. That. I got a snake. Okay, so I can't move while I'm crouched, otherwise he will immediately go into prone. So this is going to be a difficult game. If the snakes do any kind of damage, and if they actually do significant... Oh god, there's another snake right there. If they do significant amount of damage, because this is extreme, I'm going to have a hard time, because I will have to... Because I cannot see the snakes. No. Yep. Alright, I'm going to have to be really careful then. I have to watch my step. Looks like there are a lot of them. Now, speaking of stamina, I don't actually know which bar is your stamina bar. Looks like we're going to the next area. I'm sure I'll figure it all out the more I play this. Let's see what's going on over here.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake? Your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
So, I didn't know that you can change suits in this game, or that's pretty amazing. Let's try getting the what is this? Forested areas. I mean, this looks like it gives me the most, but the leaf actually gives me more. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, so that's it. These are the options. So let's try this, and then as for the face, I guess woodland is fine. It's pretty amazing. You even have a mask. Oh. Wow, a bunch of flags. No, that's hilarious. Okay. Well, anyway, let's continue and with the story. And if I fail, please forgive me. I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'm gonna try my best to get through these missions without failing. So let's see what our camouflage looks like here. 65%, 90%. That's really high. Okay, it's pretty good. So we should be able to get through if we crawl. Oh. Okay, I wish I didn't have. I wish it was not in first person, but I do see him. Well, this is going to take a while. I probably will cut a lot of the footage. Oh god, he's coming. Oh god.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Who's that?
Oh, what if I failed?
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Major.
Snake, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still...
See?
So I get to restart this mission if I die, which is perfect because I don't want to have to run through all those alligators. All right, let's try this out. Looks like I can go through here. let this guy pass, and I'm going to try. There is another guy behind him, but I do think this guy has a set pattern. He's going to go that way. Yep. So while he's going that way, I'm going to sneak around. So there's another guy somewhere over there. Okay, there, he's right there. Let's see if I can climb this. So I'm not actually sure where I'm supposed to go yet, but hopefully I can use this to see. Looks like I could go there, and there's a fruit. I don't know if you could collect fruit in this game. Tree trunk. Oh, nothing. You can't go inside. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there's only 2 of those guys. I think I could get around. I do have to watch out for snakes, huh? Oh, like right there. Alright. Oh. Okay, that was close. That was very close. So I do see the grass moving around. I'm not too sure what that means. There's a frog. I don't know if you guys see that. There's a frog right there. So there are frogs in this game. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna get around this guy. I need to run that way, see if he turns around.
Who's that?
Aw, really? He saw me? So this is where I actually stopped with live commentary, and I couldn't focus on the game and commentate at the same time. It's actually really hard. I wasn't very happy with my commentary, or lack of it, so props to you if you can do it. Hopefully I'll be getting better at it the more I do it. At this point in this game, it took me a few tries to learn some mechanics of the game, patterns of the enemies, and the map. As you can see, I'm being a lot more patient, and I'm generally not a very patient person, so I feel like this game's going to be testing that a lot. So the last time I played a Metal Gear game was well over 10 years ago, and at that time that I played it, it was already considered old. It was Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, and what I loved about the game, or at least what I thought was most memorable, was the fact that it broke the fourth wall. For example, when you had to call Meryl, the colonel would tell you to look at the back of the package, and I didn't realize it, but you actually had to look at the back of the game case, and that was the most amazing thing. It was just such a unique and interesting game design. So I wonder what this game is going to bring. A lot of my friends tell me that this is probably the best Metal Gear in the series, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing something really crazy in this one. After failing this level several times, I learned that the enemies have actually a pretty substantial cone of vision. I don't know if there's any difference between the more difficult modes and the easier modes, but since this is my first time playing this game, I'm just going to have to deal with it. I tend to play games on the harder modes. I just don't see myself switching to an easier one. So you see me approaching this a lot more carefully and a lot more cautiously and being a lot more patient. So what are some of the most challenging games that you guys ever played? Perhaps like a glorious achievement or something? I think one of the most difficult games I've ever played was a Fire Emblem, actually. It was Sacred Stones, without any characters dying on the hardest difficulty. And I think that was one of the most difficult games I've ever played to this day. So here, you guys are going to see me speed up the game because basically I have to wait for this guy to move out of the way, and it takes him quite a while to do that. So this is what I mean by this game. Being very, very patient is very important here. Once he gets out of the way, all we really have to do is just cross this to get to the next patch of grass and just wait a little more, and we're almost there. And so, as you can see, what I did here was just basically take my time and just kind of be really careful and not get up. And there we are at the exit. Funny story here, I actually saved the game. I edited it out, but I saved the game and I just completely forgot about those bees right there. Simply because when you save the game, paramedic starts talking to you about movies, and it's a pretty long drawn out conversation. So you could see me completely ignore the bees. I just simply take out my pistol and start using the tranquilizer. Yeah, I completely forgot about those bees. I'm actually kind of curious as to what happens if you do shoot them. Pretty much clear the entire level with the tranquilizer. I feel like using it more freely makes the level a little easier, but I realize that it's one of the most powerful tools in the game, so using it all the time will actually degrade the silencer. That would make the game a little harder next time you play, and the more you progress, if you don't have a silencer, it would probably really make the game hard. But as you see me walking across the bridge, I see this pathway on the left, so I'll probably go check that out. But before I do that, I noticed this mushroom over here. Gotta make sure I sneak up on it so he doesn't see this coming. I don't know about you guys, but I love sauteed mushrooms. Especially with steak and onions. Man, mushrooms are delicious. I like all sorts of mushrooms. Grilled, sauteed, I don't even know. Baked. I guess if they're baked, then they're roasted. See, this guy knows what's up. I think he's looking for them. He can smell them. Since then, I actually learned that you can hold the X button to go prone or stand up. You can't have my mushrooms, bro. So here, I'm actually going to the cave under the bridge. And the interesting thing about this is that, as you can see, whenever you're holding onto a cliff or hanging off a cliff, your stamina is actually going down, which means you can't really hang off a cliff for such long periods of time. So whenever I approach a new game, this kind of serves as an introduction to a new mechanic, and it tells me right away there might be a challenge later in the game where you have to manage the stamina. I don't know that for a fact, but it certainly seems like it to me. So we're almost done with this section of the map. All we gotta do is just head to the exit. But before we do that, there's one important thing that we gotta do. And you guys know what's up. Yeah, I gotta get me some mushrooms. What'd you guys think? I was gonna get something else? And there you go. That's the end of the map.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
So I'm going to end the episode here. We're going to postpone saving Sokolov. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.